Evening, everybody. It's Joe over here at 1200 South Abilene, Black Friday's daily discount store. I wanted to give you a sneak peek of what we've got started in the store for you guys. As always, we'll be restocking throughout the day. There's a few sections of the store that have some especially larger items, and so there'll definitely be some needs for it as the morning moves on. Just want to give you a heads up about a small modification to our schedule for the upcoming week. As a realization that Super Bowl Sunday is upon us shortly, we're going to have a few modifications to the hours on Sunday. So instead of being open from 10 to 7 on Sunday, we're going to open an hour earlier, try to get people as much time to shop as possible. But we'll be closing at 4, so everybody can get home in time for the game. So just a reminder, this coming Sunday we'll be open 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. We'll do some posts on Facebook throughout the week, reminding everybody. We'll remind people as they come into the store, but just want to make sure you guys are aware. We'll spin this around and get started. All right, so many of you are familiar in the normal front portion of the store here. We often have blankets, pillows, and those sorts of things. We have some of the comforters and blankets and curtains and that sort of stuff. It's up over against the wall near the big sign, but not quite as much this week. So I wanted to dedicate some of this front bin space to a little bit different category product, sort of mixed housewares. You'll see we've got some lamps and things of that nature, decorative items, some of the small electronics like those. This is one of those nail, gel nail thingy things. That's the technical term. As always, I'm very up to date on nail technology. A few of these Bodum, this is a good brand, milk frothers, make you a little latte at home. So what else we got? Ooh, a nice glass scale. In this front bin too, there's some small tools, a little, quick emergency tool option. There's a toolbox over here. It's not a full toolbox, but it is a toolbox. So you'll find a decent amount of that stuff, some extension cords and surge protectors, power strips. Oh, this is a cute little drink set here for you. Also, I've had a couple of people in the last few weeks ask about shoe racks, and we actually have several of them in the store this week. And they're in this front bin. There's a couple more in a couple other spots of the store. But if you're looking for one, this is the week to come. There's some garment racks and shoe racks and some of those closet organization things to help with those projects. Set of jumper cables. There's a few of these bike pumps. A lot of different sizes and styles. Some of them that'll be underneath the bins as well, as they were a little bit larger. Let's see, airbed there. This Black & Decker ceramic heater. There's a couple up here, but there's also over where we normally have the hardware. There's probably 5 or 6 of them. So those of you who are looking for a little space heater, this is a great week to swing by. But again, lots of this kind of more, decent pricey. And this is citrus juicer. Got a Lodge cast iron pot there. Another one of these little ceramic heaters. A Bodum. Oh, this is one of those plug-in milk frothers. One year my dad got these for us for Christmas, and I know at least at the time they were like $60-$70, so it's a screaming deal at $9 on Friday. More of the lamps and all that, and we do pull out the lamp shades, so they're over in our breakables area up against the wall with the caging. So if you're looking for one of those to go with it, that's where you'll find it. Yes, again, continuing here, a bunch more of that similar category of product. Some work lights. I'm not sure exactly how bright 5,000 lumen is, but it sounds bright. That's cool. Kid's balance bike. Ooh, that's cute. Sun's not too far away from that. Some more fun sort of small electronics things like gaming headsets. There's some this little individual egg bite cooker, just what you needed. wireless keyboards and scales and things of that nature over here. Some light fixtures, and there's a few of these balance balls as we all try to make some more healthy decisions in the new year. You will find a few of those in here to help you along the way in that process. All right. You could start boxing with some pro-style training gloves. What's this guy? Oh, bedside tray. So if you were going to go the opposite direction and not get out of bed and just eat, this would be perfect. I did mention we do have some more of the pillows and blankets, bath mats. We got a slip cover here for a sofa. There are a few of the, kind of comforter style blankets. Not a ton of those. So again, if it's something you were hoping to get, I would head in early and head over to this section first. There might be a half dozen or so of those comforter sets. Not quite as many as we had last week, but they are nice. Good supply of shoes, and a few different kinds than we've had recently. Some more of like the kind of little sneakers or just sort of casual shoes, in addition to the wintry mix of, ankle boots and, mid-calf boots. But a nice mix of them, or you could be cooler than I am and wear some Chucks there. We also got a few more sets of high heels in addition to the normal sort of winter mix. So if you're looking to go out on a hot date for Valentine's Day or something of that nature, looking for a fun new pair of pumps, we've got not a ton of them, but some cute ones. A real solid supply this week of the winter boots, especially for middle school age or elementary school age kids. I know that they grow through those so quickly. We really try to make sure we have a steady supply of those throughout the winter, because you may have had shoes for them at the start of the year, but at this point they may have grown out of that option. And then some more larger sizes and adult sizes of some rain and snow boots and waterproof stuff as we head towards the end. We did get a good supply of the sort of house cleaning and chemical stuff this week. Some of this won't sell until later in the week, but we did get a couple of these Gain laundry detergents and a few of the Clorox multi-pack of the disinfecting wipes. Those are not easy to come by these days. And there's also this, for those with pets, an odor eliminator refill thing for getting the smell out of stuff. We had a real dearth of toys last week. This week we've got a really nice supply of them, and so those are back towards that traditional area over near the shoes. It is again a nice mix of them, different things than we've had traditionally. And look at this; it's just like a fun alphabet tiles you can set out on the floor. Obviously, there's 26 of them in there. Let's see. What's this guy? Oh, it's a land and water remote control vehicle, amphibious stunt RC vehicle. Well, that's cool. And I'm sure that will sell pretty quickly. There's a fair number of the kind of Nerf guns. There's also the Smithsonian telescope monocular there. As I mentioned, those kind of Nerf guns. A lot of fun toys in this bin. There's oh, look at the size of this one. This is an enormous Nerf gun. That's a Fortnite gun. Some giant, looks like Blue's Clues stuffed animals, and what is this? A Ripstick Mini. It looks like some kind of fancier version of a skateboard, which I will not embarrass myself by trying to use, although I'm sure that would do well on the video. In the other bin across from the toys, some more. Excuse me, across from the tools and shoes in between the two. Some more. There's a Hot Wheels carrying case, and Toy Story toys, Disney toys. There's a mini nano drone, a little indoor use, a little mini flying drone. Let's see. A fair number of the kind of like collectible characters. This is a Black Knight from Fortnite, and DJ Yonder, also from Fortnite. Some fun collectibles, and some of the smaller kiddo toys, like the VTech toys. Like this one is a race car, 3-in-1 race and learn. So there's like a little game, and beep and make some fun noises. All right. I did mention the Nerf, and there's a bunch of different styles of them, some smaller, some bigger. We tried to spread those out a little bit, as they tend to be pretty popular. I did mention that we got some larger products in. Some of those are toys, some of them are blinds and curtains, and some of them are decorations, or organizational products. So you'll see here, we've got look at this cool, it's like a crane and a big rig. Some kid will be exceedingly happy with that. There's another remote control car, but as you can see, these take up a ton of space in the bin. So as those items sell, they'll be replaced with other product, but they're because they'll create pretty big gaps in the bins. There's an axe toss game set, axe throwing. You come in for your axe throwing equipment here, of course. A Mario Castle, and a trash recycling truck. Some fun stuff. My son is really into trucks at the moment, so I'm sure that would be a win. But we've got too many toys as it is. We've had a low amount of the health and beauty lately. That is not true this week. The bin's pretty piled high with a lot of great options of nail products and makeup and hygiene products, from soaps and lotions and vitamins and cold remedies and things like Mucinex. It's just definitely going to be more expensive than $9. You head over to CVS, and we got a bunch of loads that just came in from CVS, and so we'll start to see a nice flow of that health and beauty and vitamins and lotions and cough syrup kind of stuff that we haven't had as much of as we'd like to in the last couple of weeks. Oh, here's another one of those giant Nerf guns. This thing is absolutely enormous. I can't hold it and get it in the picture, so I gotta kind of stand back. But $9 for some of these things is an absolute steal. We did get a number of the kind of remote control cars around, and some of them are just toy cars, but we tried to spread them out so people have a fair shot at some of the more expensive toy options. Oh, a light bright. It just shows that I'm old. I loved light bright as a kid. All right, heading towards the back. We got a bunch of good sort of men's pullovers and sweatshirts and button-downs and things of that nature. Some of them are on the racks, and some of them are here in the bins, but well, that's nice. Polo. There's no price tag on it, but I'm sure Polo's not a cheap brand. So there's a number of those kind of products here. Some jackets and nice button-downs. So some of that's coming from Macy's, some of it from Costco. So a nice mix of products. We got some sort of comfy lounge-around pants, as well as slacks hung up. It's a full Dickies workout. Not workout. Like, I don't know if you use it for painting or just working outside in the cold. I saw there's a question on $9 for one thing. Yeah, so the prices are the same for each day. $9 for any item on Friday, and the price drops throughout the week. I know a lot of you have been here many times and know how the pricing works, but we always have new people who join us. For those, we've got $9 on Friday, $6 on Saturday, $4 on Sunday, 3, 2, 1 all the way to Wednesday, and we start with all new stuff for Friday. So any item, big or small, each item is the same price. Ladies wise, again, a solid supply of clothing, a bunch of blouses and pants and sweaters, a really good mix of some winter pajamas in there as well. Over towards the back corner, we've got some more of like the ladies' blouses, kind of more a little bit dressier style shirt, as well as kid socks and underwear. This Marvel 15-day of socks thing was pretty fun. But there's a solid supply of those sort of Hanes and Cat and Jack and kiddos undergarments. Men's and women's underwear and socks, a little bit bigger supply we've had the last couple of weeks, which is nice because we sold out through so much of it in the first couple of days last week, so it was nice to get a bit bigger crop of them this week. And so some good big packs of socks and v-neck shirts and ladies multi-packs of socks, or that probably belongs another 15 days of socks. That's fun. Kids clothing wise, what we got this week is really mixed. So not a lot of repeated items that sometimes we'll get a bunch of the same thing in different sizes. So we might not have exactly what you're looking for on the right size, but there is a fun mix of different products. So a few jackets and kind of athletic wear, and I thought this was cute. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I don't know if the little jacket shawl thing, I thought that was super cute. Size 3T in case anybody's planning. So like super warm plush sleep pants, so little pajama pants. A lot of fun different stuff, and a bunch of cute stuff for the kiddos, ranging from late elementary school all the way to infants and toddlers. Toys wise, there's a few more sets along the wall. This guy looked like it was missing a few things, but as the week goes by, I'm sure this will sell it, and some kid will have a lot of fun playing kitchen and that sort of thing. Some of these ones are ones that we've seen but actually sold pretty quickly last week. I think some of these things are the collectibles scales of things, and I've had a couple of kids tell me all sorts of fun stories about their Fugler Funny Ugly Monster toys. There's a few in the way of like a magnetic blocks project. My nieces loved playing with this one. You can sort of build all sorts of different shapes and things like that. So we don't have a ton more of these in back, but there are, 15, 20 of them here. So hopefully that'll be a hit for somebody. A few Barbie toys. I saw several around the space as we were making the way loading up the bins today. I skipped over it over here, but we do have some in the way of the ski wear, ski pants, mittens, hats, gloves, warm socks. Those are nice, especially this time of year. I think warm socks make such a difference. Heated socks, in case you needed really get after the warm. Some UGG women's rain boot socks. A decent supply of the ski pants. Again, it's a solid mix this week. It's not an overwhelming in one gender or another. Got a little bit of the women's workout gear, as I pointed out, those the balls and things for for working out on, but there's some workout shorts and leggings and things of that nature. Not as much this week in terms of the ladies' leggings as we've had relatively consistently. So if it's something you're looking for, I would head towards the left-hand side in the back for that product. A few sweaters as well. There are some hung up, but there's some here in the bin as well. Some fun different colors and styles and a nice mix of sizes. Three of the bins this week are hardware centric. So some of the light fixtures, not like an overwhelming number, but some of the exterior ones. I know that a few people bought some last week and are hoping to find some matching ones. So hopefully those are here. There's some of the recessed lighting sets. I know we had several people who were doing some projects on that and trying to finish those off. A bunch of good, big, sort of heavy-duty style extension cords available. So, yeah, I mentioned there's a few different styles of these sort of wall-mounted and exterior light fixtures. So, $9 instead of $42.37. Pretty fun deal. This bin, it's a lot of hardware, and then there's some of the little space heaters and things of that nature. I know we have one guy who's been coming in for these Philips smart bulbs, wireless lighting fixtures. Apparently those are a pretty expensive item. Look at this guy. This is a little mini blender. There's a little mini Cuisinart. So there are some of the kitchenwares over here with the hardware as well, but in this bin there's also a bunch of those same ceramic heaters that I touched on earlier. Some fuel filters. So if anybody is looking to swap something out on the vehicle, there's a few of those back here as well. Or if you're really handy and this happens to be the brake pad size you need, this will be perfect. All right, yeah, there's those ceramic heaters that we touched on earlier. All right, continuing with some of the sort of home improvement kind of stuff. We kept one side of this bin entirely set up for a lot of vertical blinds here of different colors and lengths. Obviously those can be cut, but it's nice to be able to get them at the length you want. So this will sell relatively quickly, and then that'll be replaced with some more smaller hardware product as the day moves along. Pet-wise, only one section this week. I know it seems to come in ebb and flow, so when we do have what you're looking for, please take the opportunity to grab it. But we do have some in the way of the wet food, small paws, chicken and barley, cases of it, a few cases of that, and some drinking fountains and outfits, a couple of small pet beds, not in the larger style this week, but a few of the small ones. Those diapers and pee pads that are also popular because they're great savings here as opposed to over at PetSmart. Some in the way of dry food, and I don't know much about pet food, but this looks fancy, so it's probably expensive. I'm going to swing back over next to on the wall. There's just a wealth of really great stuff. You can see there's silverware sets and some more of the cast iron skillets and nice beautiful presentation cutting board and waffle makers. Here's a Chia Pet Mandalorian the Child. That is a very popular character, I guess. I have not seen the show yet. I'm just not very cool. Sets of the baking dishes. I would always just call these Pyrex, but I guess Pyrex is a brand, and so. But 3 sets of these baking dishes and a 22-piece Farberware knife set. This is pretty cool. So it's a butcher paper memo board. some of you might not know this, but I actually had I ran a barbecue restaurant for a number of years. We actually had a giant one of these. It wasn't for notes. It was for wrapping the barbecue. That brings back a little memory. Little steamer pots and glassware sets. Some really, good storage containers, toasters. So I mentioned earlier, a lot of this stuff is going to sell pretty quickly, and so we'll be restocking as the day moves along with some of the, same, more expensive products, because cast iron skillets and, silverware sets don't last too long. There are a couple of irons and vacuums in the store this week, so one of them's over here. I know there's a vacuum over on the center on the right-hand side when you first come in, so if you're looking for those are often requested items. Right here. I think there's a 4-person tent. There's a couple, 3 of those. Wow, that's a sweet deal. Tent for $9. That's amazing. All right, portable fan heaters for desktop size. LED lights for setting your nails. A 44-inch basketball backboard. $9 is an amazing deal. So if you're in the market for that, that's gonna fly. Oh, I mentioned the bike pumps. I got a few of those. These pretty substantial in their style. All right. Yoga mats, and we do occasionally get questions about luggage. We don't get a ton of it, but we've got some a few sets of this. This came through from Cabela's. You could use them as outdoors. You could use them to take to the airport. A big supply in the way of sort of smaller, electronic kind of stuff, whether it's USB to audiovisual cords, or some in the way of the wireless headphones and iPad cases, some with styluses, a bunch of those kinds of products. Over here up towards the front, a bunch of phone cases as well. I won't show it to you because it's just in the interest of keeping the video appropriate for all ages. But our adults only section is we got a good supply of those sorts of products this week. It has been several weeks since we've had that. So if that's something you're interested in, there's a bunch of different products over there that may be what you're looking for. With the food flu last week, in part because of some larger sizes of stuff, and so we have a bunch of the way of the cases of a Coffee Mate and Spindrift, sort of sparkling water with fruit juices. There's a number of different flavors. This one's a mix of raspberry lime, lemon, orange mango, and grapefruit. So cases of that, if you're looking for something a little different than regular sodas, it's a great option. Some good bigger cases of the K-Cups is a case of 100 single serving cups of those. A case of Kind bars and things of Oreos and Ritz crackers. More of the different K-Cups. There's a big supply of those this week. Some in the way of those big cases of Ritz that have been quite popular, as well as some granola bars and candy over here. Also got some energy drinks. These are Celsius Live Water. It's a little healthier, sparkling energy drink. And more of the K-Cups and some protein powder. We haven't had them in a while. We did get them back into the store this week. Is the cases of chips, a bunch of different flavors of those as we head towards Super Bowl Sunday. It'd be nice to have a bunch of chips of different flavors available for people. A lot of these are the mix packs. Some of them are the Smart Food or the Sun Chips, but a bunch of them are those mixes that are, like your Fritos, your Doritos, your Lay's potato chips. So, just a reminder, for Super Bowl Sunday, we'll be open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. To try to have time for people to get a little extra hour earlier in the day, but close in time for people to get home and watch the game. Just a reminder, we'll be open at 10 a.m. this Friday till 8 for $9 day. Hope to see everybody soon. We got a ton of pallets to still bring out as day moves along, so if you're in line and not able to get in first thing, please know we'll have lots of fresh product for you. Looking forward to seeing everybody Friday.